does it go when love dries up, forms into clouds and rains on someone else? It drips off the fingertips and soaks into the clothes and clogs up the guts.
Good morning, you guys. So I'm about to head out because I'm going to get a tattoo. I don't know why I said it like that. A tattoo! I'm just like super excited because I haven't gotten a tattoo in gosh, like 8 years. I'm somebody that likes to get tattoos for special occasions or like to mark like chapters of my life. And I was at this art show the other day and I saw my friend Jules, and he had this really amazing tattoo like on his arm, and he gave me the contact of his tattoo artist, and apparently like she's a subscriber, so she ended up proposing that we trade a painting of mine for a tattoo, which I think is so cool. Like, I love trading my art like for other pieces of art, like paintings and things like that. So I think it's gonna be really cool. You guys are gonna have to see what I get. So I'm going to the 20th in my old neighborhood because that's where her art studio is. I might try and film it a little bit. And I'm excited because I think she has like a really cute tattoo style. I think it's hard to find tattoo artists that have that sort of like really playful, joyful style. J'ai vraiment hâte de voir comment ça va aller après et de vous montrer, et surtout de rencontrer cette fille parce qu'elle est vraiment adorable. Et puis après il faut que je passe au couvent because I sold one of my little paintings, but I'm not going to be here. The girl is going to pick it up from Amsterdam and I'm not going to be here, so I have to leave it with one of my friends. And then tonight I'm going to Damon's housewarming party, so I think that should be fun. I think this is gonna be like my last Paris vlog before I go back to the US for 3 weeks. So I always forget to vlog these occasions, so I'm not gonna forget. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd take you guys along for like my last day in Paris for like a couple weeks. Before we get into the rest of the video and I take you with me to get a tattoo, I want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, which is BetterHelp. As you guys know, I've been a long time partner with BetterHelp because I really believe in what they do. They're an online therapy resource and I love them because you don't have to go anywhere to use them. You can do it from anywhere in the world 24/7. All you have to do is log in and message your therapist. How it works is you answer some questions and they will match you to a licensed therapist who is perfect for you. It's a lot more affordable than traditional counseling, and they also make it super easy to switch counselors. And just like the therapy that you would go to offline, the therapists on BetterHelp are fully licensed and really good at what they do with a wide range of expertise. So you are sure to find somebody on there who you will, you know, vibe with. If you do want to try out BetterHelp, I would highly recommend it. And they're actually offering a 10% discount off your first month of therapy to all of you guys who are listening. So all you have to do is go to betterhelp.com/purple. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/purple. So as I'm recording this, I'm currently in Florida and I will be making videos while I'm here. But in the meantime, let's go get a tattoo in Paris. Okay, you guys, it's 1 p.m. I just left the tattoo shop. I honestly couldn't have asked for a better experience. Like, she was so sweet, and we like really collaborated on the tattoo. Like, I came in with like some ideas, and like she took the time to like sit down with me, and we talked about like different options and stuff. And it was the first time that I ever got tattooed by a girl before, and I feel like when I would get tattoos in the past by men, it would be sort of like almost like Harley shop, you know, like with these like macho guys, and I'd feel almost like intimidated to ask them to do something differently. But she was just like so sweet, and I really love what we did. I chose to go to her because I loved like her style, like very colorful, and I'll explain to you why I got the tattoo that I ended up getting. But like the shop was so cute, and I actually got like prints from her as well because I love like her drawings and stuff. And they gave like little clementines and candy, and she just has like the sweetest personality. So definitely if you're in Paris and you're looking to get a really contemporary cool tattoo, go to her, because it's like the best experience that I've ever had getting a tattoo before. So like I said, it's like 1 p.m. I'm in like my old neighborhood. It's raining, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay out that long. I also have to like go get a gift for the housewarming party tonight. So I might try and find something for that.
Whenever I'm in this area, I always love to come to this park, because when I used to live over here, I used to come here like so often and like bring a picnic blanket and paint. And yeah, it's one of like the only parks in Paris so you can like actually like sit on the grass, and it's very beautiful. So, and always very calming. So I think I'm gonna like walk around here and then probably head home to get ready for the rest of the day. There's no one here. I love it. It's rarely this empty, but when it rains, no one wants to come here. I don't know why, but like Paris lately has been reminding me of like Ireland, even though I've never been to Ireland. This is how I imagine Ireland would be like. It's like very foggy, rainy. Also, while I'm here and I have the whole place to myself, I thought I'd explain why I got the tattoo that I got and why now. So I got Purple Palace on my forearm, and I have like 3 or 4 tattoos, but I'm not somebody that gets tattoos all the time. I just had like one of the most difficult years, but also one of the years where I feel like I'm like truly finally stepping into myself and finding myself and like my purpose in life, you know? And I feel like one of the big reasons for that is like this project that I started, the Purple Palace. And I've explained this on my channel before, but the reason I named my channel the Purple Palace is because one night I had this dream, and in this dream there was like this purple palace, and it existed solely to welcome all of the creations that I wanted to make, and it wasn't judging them. It just, there was always a place for whatever I wanted to make. And that's sort of what I wanted like my channel to be like, is to be like a place that welcomes everybody, like no matter like what stage you are in, like, you know, your creative journey or whatever. I just wanted like everyone to feel like, you know, like a safe space there. And so like this Purple Palace, even though I can't see it, like I know that no matter what I want to make in life, like I'm free to do so. And so that's like the energy that I wanted to have with it, and why like that name is so important to me. Or also, like, I decided that I wanted to go by Purple Palace for my artist name. Not that I don't like my name, Shayna, but what I love about having like an artist name, for example, the Purple Palace, instead of just like the name that I was born with, is you're sort of detaching yourself from any ego in a way, because you're saying that like the project you're creating is like something totally new, and the most important thing we have in life is our name. But by creating a new name for yourself, you're saying that like I am taking control over my own identity and who I want to be. And yeah, I just think that that idea is so beautiful. So I also wanted it to like symbolize sort of, you know, like my first year alone and like breaking out on my own and sort of like starting over, you know. And one of the big things that helped me through this was this project, you know, like the Purple Palace, and everything that it means to me and all the connections that I've made with you guys. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I really do. Oh, this is my favorite, one of my favorite little cafes. Let's get a hot chocolate. I love when I'm filming and then randomly we see the Eiffel Tower sparkling. I don't even know if you can see that because my window is blurry because it's raining. Do you really want to open it? I'll do that for you. I can do that for you. Can you see her? Yes. Oh nuit, belle nuit, dans le ciel c'est écrit. Do you guys hear that? It is raining so bad. Not meant to be, not meant to be. Good morning, you guys! It feels good to be alive! Okay, so yesterday was fun. After I like got my tattoo, I went to the store and got like some stuff for Damon's housewarming party. I got him like a plant and candles, and then like I found like randomly this dinosaur egg like from when you're a kid, and you put it in water and like the dinosaur hatches. And anyway, yeah, anyway, that was really fun. It's always nice like to have like a group of English speaking friends as well. Like I feel like I pass most of my time like at the convent with like French speakers, and so like to have that little community that like gets that sort of like inside jokes of the US from when you're younger and stuff, and like has that same sort of culture that you grew up with is really cool. My tattoo artist told me, so my tattoo is doing quite well. It reminds me of like little Christmas lights around the Purple Palace, and yeah, it kind of reminds me of a cotton candy too, so I'm super happy with it. And yeah, I leave on Monday, so I sort of like packed this weekend quite a bit so that I could see like my friends before I go. Tonight I'm going to another dinner at my friend Jawar's house, and I also like haven't gotten anything for my family because I went to the macaroon shop and they're like, these only can serve like 6 days, so you have to get them like right before you go. So I think like Sunday I'm gonna do that. I'm so excited to go home, you guys, like to go to Florida. I haven't been in so long, and actually like my niece doesn't remember what I look like, and she's like obsessed with La Reine de Neige. What is that called again? Not the Snow Queen.
God, what is it? Do you want to build a snowman? It's Frozen. And so I thought it would be fun if I like dressed up as Elsa. So when they like pick me up from the airport, like she thinks I'm Elsa. But then I was like, well, how long can I like keep that charade up? You know? So yeah. Anyway, very excited to go home. I think it's gonna be like a nice resting period for me. And then when I really love like before the end of the year to like make lists of goals and things like that that I want to do, and that'll definitely be like a time for that as well. So yeah, also last night I got to meet like some YouTubers that like I've followed for a little while, and it's always like so weird to meet people in real life that you follow online. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, it's always like kind of strange, and it always reminds me when I meet like people who I've been following online, how other people might feel when they meet me. For example, the tattoo artist, she was like, I've been following you for like a couple years, and so it's like weird to meet you in real life. And so I am very like sensitive to that as well, because you can feel like you have a connection with certain people just because of like the time you've spent watching them. And that was another thing that the tattoo artist Milo was asking me. She's like, how do you feel about like the fact that people have like feel like they have a connection with you, but like you don't necessarily know them? And I feel like one thing about it is like I'm not normally like confronted with it, because like I'm obviously not gonna meet everyone that watches my videos, but I just feel like such an honor, like especially lately just thinking about how I get to connect with you guys. Like I just feel like the luckiest person in the world. I don't really like the word luck, but I do feel like so honored to be a part of your guys' lives. So I am going to wrap up this painting. Normally I'm like okay to part with certain like my paintings and stuff. Oh my god, y'all blowing up my phone. Normally I'm okay to part with paintings, but this one particular painting, like a few times people have asked me to buy it, and every time I would just like lie and be like, oh no, it's sold, because I do have like a certain connection with it. Like I don't know, it just reminds me of like a certain time in my life, and I have like feelings towards it. I'm attached to it because of like a certain trip that I went on, and it reminds me of that. But this time around I was like, you know what, Shane, like you need to let go of it. And so yeah, that's another thing that I think is really interesting, and I'd love to hear from you guys if you guys are like artists or whatever. Like how do you deal with separating with certain pieces? Because like obviously like you need to make a living, and that's like the goal is to be like a full-time artist and to make, you know, obviously I love doing YouTube, but like, you know, like 10-15 years down the road I would love to just like be making most of my money from selling my art. And it's hard sometimes to separate with certain pieces just because they have like such a nostalgic value. And so yeah, I don't know. But I'm happy, like, and sometimes like I get like that with clothes as well. Like I'll be attached to certain pieces of clothing, and I'm like, being too attached to something, it's almost like you're saying to yourself that you don't think you could do that thing again. You know what I mean? Or like you don't think that you're gonna be able to like find that same piece of clothing again, or like, you know what I mean? Like for example, people who go on trips and then they like keep things from that trip, you know, like you still have the memories. And I think that there can be like a tendency to want to like keep things for ourselves, just out of like a scarcity mindset. God. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this painting up. I'm gonna leave it with Josiane, who was nice enough to keep it for me so that the girl can come pick it up on the 18th. And I need to like pack my bags. Oh my god, I have so much to do. I'm like so that girl that waits, I'm so that girl that waits last minute. Okay, let's have fun today.
Et Mona, t'es pas venue à mon expo.
Mais c'était pas là. Tu sais que moi j'y suis pas venue. C'était malade. Je vais te mettre des oignons un peu.
Des oignons?
Merci, je suis vraiment pas maquillée, pas préparée, merci.
Mais toi, t'es belle sans maquillage. Vraiment.
Ah oui.
Mais dans votre espace à vous?
Oui, dans l'espace que c'était vide, où était Ernest, là, cet espace-là.
Ah, c'est chaud.
Oh là 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 là.
Pourquoi c'est chaud?
Donc ça c'est un gâteau marblé, c'est ça?
C'est un cake marbré, c'est plus pour les goûter que vraiment pour les desserts.
Ouh.
Mais
Oh
il est
là
très
là.
moelleux et en fait c'est une boulangerie qui fait que des produits végétaux. Donc il n'y a pas du tout de lait, il n'y a pas du tout de crème, il n'y a que des végétaux.
Comment ça s'appelle la boulangerie?
Ça s'appelle Land and Monkeys.
Oh là 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 là.
Voilà.